Yeah, we're there again, As I say again, merge fans.
What's up, guys? We're back with another video.
Yes, man. All day, And Jay there, ojmerge one time again.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So.
Let's see. Oh, last week. No, was it last week or was it a couple days ago? Like, the days are running together, kind of.
Yeah.
A couple days ago, we went live.
Wednesday.
We went live on Wednesday?
As in Monday? Monday.
You worse than me. We went live on Monday. So earlier this week we went live. Shout out to everybody that was there. We had a good time. We had a nice little history lesson.
Most definitely.
Dropped some gems. That was cute. So we plan on doing that again for you guys. We're thinking about doing Saturday live. So every Saturday, early afternoon, we're gonna try to commit to going live. You see how I'm out of breath? Is because the thought of commitment gives me anxiety.
That's great. That's great.
Not with you, babe, but with other things.
Okay. All right. So yes, we'll go live and big up all the people that was in the live and everything there. It was a beautiful little experiment. That was the first time we went live. We're gonna tweak some things and we're gonna get some things right so we can have that conversation. I enjoyed the conversation that I had with you guys, and the things that you guys brought to the table. So you don't know it go already. Big up all the folks that was tuned in. And
tell us what you want us to talk about on Saturday, because otherwise it's just gonna be an open discussion and we just gonna freestyle it. Again.
Yeah, most definitely. So what you want to talk about today, Nono?
So today we want to talk about Jamaican men and their ability to be faithful, because Jamaican men get a bad rep. It's a lot of context out there that suggests that Jamaican men ain't but hoes with and we want to tackle that because we know a lot of you probably have the question, and we're gonna keep it real and we're gonna talk about it because it's a real concern out there in these streets.
So your question to me is, can Jamaican men be faithful?
Can Jamaican men be faithful?
Most definitely. Most definitely. And I think it's not only Jamaican men. I think that a lot of men are faithful. But a lot of men are not faithful. And that has nothing to do with being a Jamaican man, a Caribbean man, an American, an English, a Chinese. It doesn't matter. I just think that some men can be faithful while some men just decide not to be. And that's a decision made by someone not to be faithful because of whatever circumstances or whatever they're going through. But that's their decision. Whatever fight or whatever battle they have inside of their head with certain things, that's different. But yes, Jamaican men and men on a whole can be faithful.
Where does the bad reputation come from? Why do so many people think Jamaican men are players, liars, cheaters, scammers?
This is America, and I think that I feel like a lot of people haven't came across too much Jamaican men. Probably the max Jamaican man a lot of people know is 2 or 3. So they have run into too much Jamaican men, and the ones that they have run into are probably the ones that is doing too much, are the ones that just out there wilding. So
you think that the bad reputation just comes from the one-off chance that you end up meeting a bad Jamaican?
Yeah, and it don't work because females probably dive in sometimes with the situation thinking, oh, I found me an exotic man or a man that's from Jamaica, whatever it is, and that might
instead
not
of truly investigating the content of his character,
and that might not be the right situation at the time, or the right one, the right Jamaican that would probably make it worth her while, or be that man that she looking for, or be that faithful person. You get where I'm coming from? She just run into one of them Jamaicans,
smooth operators.
Yeah, she just run into one of them smooth operators,
smooth talkers,
and then she becomes a night nurse, and this is one of them things.
So it sounds like you're saying that a lot of the bad experiences come from a person just deciding to fall for somebody because they are exotic or they're different or they're exciting, but not truly investigating who that person is.
Yes, and as I said again, the number has a lot to do with it because this is not Jamaica, this is America. So how much Jamaicans do you feel a female is going to run into at a time? Not
unless
that
you're in
much.
Miami or New York.
Exactly, not that much. So the ones that they have encountered or come across with, and some of them have, you know, some females probably have ran into some good Jamaicans, but some have probably came across the players, the galleys, you know, and all of that. So it's kind of crazy. Man from every culture cheat. That is just something that, you know, people do. That has nothing to do with Jamaican, Caribbean, American, Chinese, or whatever it is. Has nothing to do with it.
So my take on it, and not necessarily on how do you identify, well yeah, how do you identify a cheater? You can never know for sure, you know, what you're getting, but you can take precautions to protect yourself. I believe that in the dating stages, you can get more information out of a person than you could once you both get emotionally involved, intimately involved. I think a man will be more forward with you on the first date than he'll be with you 5 months into seeing you. I think on the first date you can ask a man more honest questions and you'll get more honest answers. For example, you can ask him, have you ever cheated on somebody? How many people have you cheated on? What
Do you
made
think I'm
you
gonna
cheat?
tell you, I'm gonna be honest about if you ever cheated on somebody?
I think on the first few dates, like, it's a sweet spot. It's a window of opportunity where you can ask these questions and get an honest answer, because he don't have no ties to you. Other than the fact that, okay, yes, he might be trying to get into your pants. He's not worried about your feelings though. He's not necessarily trying to make you think that he's your dream guy or he's husband material, because at that point, he's probably not even thinking that far ahead. So I think at that point, you can ask him genuinely, and you might, those are your best chances of getting a genuine answer in the early stages. So don't be afraid on your first date to just go in and ask those type of questions.
If you should get an answer, probably that's the time that, you know, you probably would.
I think that's when, because he don't know what type of woman you are. Maybe you're a woman that has cheated, or maybe you're a woman that, you know, has empathy for that type of thing. He don't know that you're a no tolerance woman when he first meets you. He don't know what he's getting. So by you asking him that, he don't have a reason to lie and beat around the bush and say, oh, never have I ever. No, he can keep it real and say, well, yeah, I cheated once or twice and these were my reasons. Now pay attention to those reasons.
There's no sign on his forehead that said this man is going to cheat on my ass, or this man is unfaithful, or this man cannot be faithful. There's no signs that says that. There's none of that. You pay keen attention to certain things. If you study that man, if you spend time with him, you know, then you will know if that man probably could potentially, you know, be a husband in life one day, or you can see a future with him. Don't assume that you and a man is in a relationship because y'all are friends. Y'all talk, you know, on certain basis. Always make sure that you get to a point where you ask a man, what are we doing? Where are we going? Where are we heading? What, you know, those questions. Because to be honest with you, majority of the time, a man might just feel like, you know what, we just have a little thing going on. It's nothing serious. We just kicking it. You come over sometime, we smash, and that's what it is. Meanwhile, inside of your head, this is your boyfriend, this is your soulmate, this is somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
He met your mama,
make that
so he your future husband.
Exactly. Yes.
And it's very easy to feel cheated on if you're just in a situationship, but you think you're in a relationship. You may think he's supposed to know that I'm his girl because we've been dating for 6 months. We've been going out to eat together every weekend. We stay on the phone for an hour every night. He's met my dad, and I met his mama. That don't equate boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not a relationship until you two sit down and say this is what it is. So be careful not to create fantasies in your own mind.
Facts. And what stops a man from cheating?
Yeah, what stops a man from cheating?
And you know, I have two things. I have two answers to that question. Basically, my first answer would be a man has to value what he has. A man has to value, you know, his family. A man has to value the life that you and him share, to know that this is very important. He values it a lot, and it's not something that he'd want to lose, not something that he would want to, you know, to throw away. Also, you know, a real man hurting his woman would feel like he's hurting himself. A real man would never want to see his woman hurt, go through pain, go through certain, you know, emotion, and know that he's the one that put her through that. You know, that's one. Second is, a man never want to lose his woman, period. So a man won't cheat if he know that you gonna leave his ass, and not just say it, but actually gonna get up and leave him. There's either you with somebody or you not. You know, the ultimate is breakup, divorce. separation. That's the ultimate. So a man will do certain things until he know, or a man won't do certain things just because he know that it's going to end in either a divorce, a separation, a breakup, a part ways, and that would probably be devastating, because a man will love your ass and still cheat on you. Nobody is above cheating. Nobody, can say to themselves, oh, I can't be cheated on. If you say to yourself you can't be cheated on, it's because there's a man on the other side that says my woman can't be cheated on because I won't cheat on her, and vice versa. For a man to say, boy, a female can't cheat on me, is because you have a female on the other side that says the same thing or feel the same way, or vocalize that 100%. You get where I'm coming from? So,
yeah.
What do you think, though?
It's about that security from the other person. And my take on it is, honestly, what stops a man, a Jamaican man, a Caribbean man, an Asian man, whomever, from cheating is that man. You can never, and women get it twisted. Oh, he not gonna cheat because I got that comeback. I got that this, I got that. No, I mean, you can have all that. You know what I mean? And it still does not predicate what another person is going to do, because the truth of the matter is you can only control your actions in life. You can't control nobody else's actions. So what stops a man from cheating is that man.
Do you feel like there's a lot of kids out there that came from cheating, that if that situation didn't happen, some of us wouldn't be here?
It's not something I've ever thought about, but absolutely. I'm sure a lot of people came from infidelity. Probably a lot of greats. Probably some people that have made immense contributions to society have been a result of infidelity. And that's life. Sometimes beautiful things come from ugly things.
Yeah, they say roses come from thorns.
It can happen. That's not to say that we condone cheating, but it's to say that, anything can have a positive spin on it, or anything can yield positive results.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it right from in the beginning.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Because not because something beautiful, something positive, something outstanding, something marvelous came from it, or a generation is birthed from that, because true cheating comes probably a quarter of this world that we live in. A lot of the world that we live in, a lot of the people that you see walking around probably are, seeds of cheaters at the end of the day, seeds that were planted not intentionally but happened through cheating. So it's just one of them things.
Out of 5 men, how many men do you think are faithful?
I say 1.5%. I say 1.5 out of 5. 1.5 out of 5 is not a bad ratio.
That's low.
That you might think that is low, but if you put it at
that means out of 10, you saying only 3 men are faithful.
Yes, most definitely. I would think, probably I'd push it. If I push it, I'm gonna risk it a little bit more. I'd probably say 4. Some men are just beasts, they just see life from a different perspective. They're lions in the jungle and they just go to conquer. You got some men that just ain't shit, that, just think to themselves that I ain't just gonna settle down, I'm just roaming.
Do you really think women are more inclined to be faithful than men are?
Most definitely. Women are different. Women are a different creature because y'all are nurturing. Y'all female, y'all birth life, I feel like y'all nurturing, and just the same way how you would have a child or have a son and raise him a certain way to be a good man, give him, implement certain good morals in him, or your daughter or whatever it is. It's the same way probably y'all see yourself. Y'all try to be role models to instill in the children, in the kids. And I think that just rubbles off on a female. I think a female is a protector. A female just move from a different space, so that allows a female to kind of, be a different beast in the field.
And what about in the context of marriage? Do you think that there should be more leniency for cheating because vows are exchanged, promises are made, oaths are made?
No. In marriage, you took a vow and all of that, so that make it even more strict. It make it even more, it makes it even more personal when it comes down to certain things for you to say, oh, be more lenient. Not because that's your wife and y'all took a vow and you know that, hey, till death do us part, you're gonna do some crazy shit and expect that she's gonna still be around you. If you took a vow to love, honor, cherish and all of these things, and that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't be out there trying to give this woman a heartache and pain and problems. If she's gonna go through bad moments, it should be you and her going through those in life with in other circumstances, not just for cheat or do some wild crazy shit.
Do you think that forgiving a cheater is a strength or a weakness? And I want you guys to chime in the comments below, because some people would say it's a weakness to tolerate certain behavior, and some people would say it's a strength to be able to fight your urge to walk away, because that's the easy thing to do.
Well, I could say it's a strong thing. I would say it's a strength. Why? It takes a strong woman
or man
to forgive a person, move from that, and rebuild that trust again, rebuild all of that, or even think that, you know what, I'm going to forgive you, and then start doing the groundwork of forgiving that person for real, and start building back trust again, start taking the initiative to, put that behind them and moving up in a forward direction, not even second guessing if that shit's gonna happen again. Amen. Women aren't stupid. The moment you step away from certain things and start living that double life, and the Saturday nights that you used to be at home sipping a beer and your lady sipping on some vodka, no, you gotta step out with your friends and do this and go do that, and it start being a regular occurrence. She's gonna catch on to it, man, and one day you're gonna come home, it might be an empty house, all family gone, packed up and left. I think it takes a strong woman or a strong man to forgive a cheater, man. It's not no easy, especially if they don't bring that shit up, especially if they just live life, regularly like nothing happened. It takes a strong person to do that. Do I have that type of strength? I don't know, man. I don't think I do. So I just couldn't do it.
And so you say Jamaican men can be faithful, but for those that can't, what causes them to not be?
They just used to the life that they live. Cheating is an addiction, and some of them just can't wean themselves off of it. They can't go into rehab not to do it. Why? I think when you're a cheater, and not even a cheater, when you got multiple females live, and live in a certain type of way, if you don't decide to commit or don't decide to cut that shit off, I think it becomes the norm. And when you're with one female, you don't want to hear her speak to you a certain type of way. Even if it's not in a, even if it's not in a negative way, but you feel like she must be beneath you. You feel like, you must talk to her a certain type of way and do certain things. And if things don't work your way, then, I think you are always thinking about, man, let me just go sleep with the next female. So it's kind of tough sometimes. Do I think you have man that, matures after a certain period of time and say, okay, I'm ready to commit? Most definitely. That happens every day. So you have a growing period where someone leave from that and say, nah, I'm done with that bullshit. Now I want to commit. I want to be with one woman. I want to live that out. I want to find me a queen, and I want to, do that thing. Most definitely. So you got two sides of the fence. But you got a lot of men that it's going to be hard for them to commit, because that's all they know is the crazy life.
Right.
All they know is the dipping and dabbing and doing what they're doing. That's all they know.
Yeah. And once you create a habit, it's really hard to break.
Yes.
A habit is such a strong occurrence in your mind that once you create it, it becomes second nature. You do it without thinking about it. Once it becomes a habit, it becomes a lifestyle without thought. So anyway, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Like, is cheating, are you once a cheater, always a cheater?
Have you ever been cheated on?
Have you ever been cheated on
somebody? Let me know what's going on. How did you feel after that? Did you make your heart heavy? Did you feel embarrassed? Did you feel like, nah, I gotta leave this person?
Did you forgive a cheater?
Did you forgive a cheater?
How did you overcome that?
All of that. So I could know.
Yeah. And make sure you guys stay tuned for Saturday Live. We're gonna go live again. Let us know what you want to talk about, and we'll see you in the next vlog.
Most definitely. OJ now, ojmerge, and we're out again, Boom. Are you me lover, you me want to be my only cheat. Girl, give me your finger, me have to put a ring on it. Night nurse, me addicted to your nightly trick. Never get a loving like this, like this.